Have you ever been scrolling Instagram or reading a founder story and thought, oh, she's so lucky? I'm Alicia Mafadia and I want to welcome you to She Got Lucky, where luck is just the beginning. After building 3 global brands, creating next level wealth through my social media, and being announced as Instagram's first Reels Pro, I know that there's a lot more than luck to getting started, and that with the right strategy, mindset, and drive, almost anyone can create a business that feels too good to be true or too fun to be considered work. In this podcast, we explore the stories of women who've made their mark, not just by chance, but through trust, resilience, and a belief in their capabilities. We'll dive into the actual strategies, stories, and secrets of success. So, if you're ready to chase your dreams, and instead of wondering how she did it, make it happen for yourself, tune in and let's redefine what it means to be lucky in the world of business. There's this really big misconception that I want to break down with you today. This misconception that organic marketing is dead, that these insane results that we saw in 2020 or 2021 aren't possible anymore unless you're using ads. And that is just so far from the truth. And I want to break this down with you today. So, organic marketing versus paid marketing, right? So you can obviously pay Meta, you can pay TikTok, you can pay Pinterest, and that will create a campaign. So you'll have a key goal. It might be reach, it might be for conversions, it might be, you'll have your key goal. And the ads, the money that you're putting towards the ads will work to get that goal. And whilst I have full respect, I have used paid marketing, I continue to use paid marketing, organic marketing is still so incredibly powerful. And if you have doubted it for one moment recently, this is your wake-up call. This is your reminder. So I want to dive into real proof, real results, not just from myself, but from my clients that are happening right now. So one of my clients, it's a duo, they achieved 5K in 5 minutes from their stories. 5K in 5 minutes. Gosh, that is catchy. Maybe that's the name of this episode. All right, I'm listening. So 5K in 5 minutes, how the heck did they do it? They didn't have 50,000 followers. That's not where it is. They didn't do it because of luck. That's not what it is. They did it with stories and understanding why we use stories and what we use stories for. They actually used based on the feature that it is. Okay. Stories I absolutely love. I have loved from the start. Stories originated, right? Instagram saw Snapchat doing well, and then Instagram brought that feature over and made it their own. And that's where stories have really originated from. So I was using Snapchat for so long. So this was a really easy way for me to dive in. The way I approached stories was going beyond what you see on the feed, a less perfected version. However, one of the ways I see this misused is forgetting who is seeing your stories. People who are seeing your stories, they are already following you. 98% of the time, it is people who are already following you. Perhaps someone finds your profile through your content and then they might go and look at your stories. But 98% of the time, the people who are watching your stories already follow you. So they're already warm. They are not a cold audience member. They already know about you. They already like you enough to have hit that follow button, to be a part of your community, to join your journey. They have already taken that first step. So why are we using stories to warm them up and make them like us more? And, it's as if we're still trying to work for the follow that's already happened. On stories, we want to take them to that next level. We want to take them to that next step. Stories are so freaking powerful when you keep in mind who is watching them. They are already warm. So what are we going to deliver? What content are we going to post in our stories? What are we going to say on our stories? Well, we're going to talk to somebody who is already aware of us, who is already aware of our work, and we're going to go in deeper. What do they need to hear now to take them to that final step, to convert them to the sale? And this is where my client made $5K in 5 minutes. Posted up a story, right? And by the way, it's not like she had one offer that is $5,000 and in 5 minutes someone signed up. No, okay? Her offer is less than $200 and 5K in 5 minutes. And so it's about understanding the feature and how you can use it best based on where that client is in their journey, that buying journey. And from there, it's about giving them that piece of messaging, that piece of information that they need to hear in order to make that conversion, that buying decision. Because if you can imagine a big, big bubble, right? So if you imagine Australia and there is, all this information that we pile in that makes up Australia. Because here's the reality. There is so much information that you can serve up in content and share with your audience. There's so much you can say about your offer, how it helps them, what it does, how they'll feel like at the end, how they'll feel like now, right? There's so much you can dive into. But all it takes is a small fragment of what you could say to actually convert them. And that is where it's really important for us to get very specific, because if you can share that piece of information in the right place, and in this case for my client was the stories, that's when you see those insane results, okay? So I have a bunch of different story sets, and for any of our current available offers on stories, on Instagram stories, I have linked that below, right? So if you wanna level up on your stories, I'll put that in the show notes of how you can jump on into this. So in this case, it was us sharing that journey and working through story sets. And they posted this. They plug and played, understood, posted this story set, and boom, sale, 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 insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, so 5K, 5 minutes from a story set, that's one piece of evidence right there. What's possible with organic marketing, okay? Another client of mine, she has been going at it for, months, years. She's been working through it, understanding, learning, applying for years. And just recently, literally last month, everything changed. Everything changed. Why? Because she changed. All organic. She was not doing any paid marketing at this point in time. And everything changed. She saw a massive growth in her audience of the right type of followers. Sales going like left, right, and center, right? She has quite a few different levels and ways to work with her and, purchase from her. So she was seeing sales and purchases on every different level. And everything just felt different. That wasn't done through paid marketing. That was done through organic marketing. That was done through changing her messaging. That was done through getting super freaking clear, right? We literally together, it's one of my close proximity clients. So we actually went into what she's sharing. And as I said, there's so much information you can share, but there's only a small part of it that will actually get the result you want. So we really knuckled down on what you're sharing versus what you need to be sharing in order for that result. Okay, how you need to be showing up, the difference here. And this is so powerful because it instantly saves you so much time of trying to figure it out. And this is the power of, having a fresh set of eyes, a set of eyes that understands it and can see what's missing, can see the gaps, can see the holes. And, I can come in and I can see, let's just tweak this. Boom, epic organic results. This is why I love what I do. Okay, I literally get to see the potential, I get to see the holes, I get to see what we can change, and then boom, epic results. So organic results are so freaking possible, but it really requires you to refine. It is not about adding more strategies. Okay, we're just about to finish at the time of recording this. We're just about to finish up on the Instagram Reset, which is my program that we ran this January. Now, I'll put the link as well for it below because you can still take it. You can still work through the reset with me. It's something you can literally do whenever your Instagram doesn't feel like it's working. Okay, 3 steps broken down, very, very potent. And the other big thing about this is that I don't go through all the stuff that's already out there. It's not about adding more strategies. It's not about, let me take you through this secret, No, it's about looking at what you're doing through these 3 steps, refining, so that way we cut out all the crap, cut out the stuff that's not working, and we really refine in on what you need to be saying, need to be sharing, need to be doing to getting X result. And not once in there do I say, okay, you want this? Okay, paid marketing. Again, it's brilliant. It has its power, but that's not my answer. My answer is not for you to throw money at Meta for you to see great results. In fact, even my really good friend, right, who's a paid marketing specialist, she literally sends clients my direction because she's like, right, you need to get your organic content fixed to see better results with your paid ads. We can start right now, right? She tells them we can start right now. She's very, very open and honest. She won't bullshit around. She won't tell people what they think they need to hear. She'll tell them how it is. She'll say, right, we can start ads right now, but you're going to need to put a lot more money in to get to this result. If you were to work on your organic marketing first, that is a much better way to get there because it gives you a whole boost. It gives you a higher level to start off, a higher platform you're beginning off if you are starting with ads. And that's because organic marketing is so important in this whole scheme of things when it comes to marketing on social media. It's not dead. It's still there. It's still possible. Let's expand our minds again to think of, anything is possible when we show up online with the right messaging in the right way. But we're also never going to figure that out if we don't change anything today. If we listen to this and we're like, cool. All right, awesome. Organic results are still possible. Cool. In order for you to see these results for yourself, it requires you to do one thing differently right now. One thing differently. And that's what I want to leave you with today from the podcast. Okay? We are not building luck. Okay? We are building insane, incredible wealth, happiness, and health. That's what we're building, an insane life that doesn't feel like work. An insane life that you once would have only dreamt of. This is what we're building, and that starts today with you, right now. One thing that you're going to change so that you start seeing this different result when it comes to your organic marketing. Okay? As always, I love to hear what this one change is, that accountability of you implementing something. Be sure to jump on in, leave a review, and otherwise I will see you in the next podcast episode, or I'll see you on the gram.